After the death of Berkan Elvan, hundreds of thousands of people took to the streets of Istanbul. Once the large-scale protests ended, smaller clashes continued in Okmeydanı, the neighborhood where Berkan Elvan lived. We are on our way to Okmeydanı, a neighborhood in Istanbul where Berkan Elvan is from. Now, over the past few days, the police have been attacking the neighborhood he's from, Okmeydanı. They've been firing plastic bullets, there's been tear gas. Some reports say that the cell phone coverage is being shut down. We don't have gas masks, we don't have goggles. You know, we just got here and we're in the process of getting set up, but now we're rushing down because we're hearing that there was a funeral procession happening. It's being blocked now because the police are attacking the neighborhood. So we're also hearing there's tear gas, and we're gonna have to be really careful because we don't have any protection. We've got a couple armored vehicles just here and straight ahead. We've got the Toma water cannon. It's the famous vehicle that they shoot huge blasts of pressurized pepper spray. Looks like some of the protesters are trying to run forward and throw rocks. We were covering the clashes in Okmeydanı when a plainclothes officer approached us and told us that we did not have the proper accreditation and that we had to leave. So we just got asked by the police to leave because we're not accredited to be here filming, apparently. But it seemed like right after we left, there were several shots of tear gas fired, some big bangs. Makes me wonder if the reason they asked us to leave was because they were getting ready to start firing back. Now, it's important to know that Turkey jails more journalists than any other country in the world, and this is reflected in the government's policy of censorship preceding the upcoming elections. So we're here in Taksim Square, Istanbul, and the local elections are taking place this Sunday. Now, over the past month or so, several private conversations between high-ranking officials and the Turkish government have been leaked to social media. So the government is trying to stifle this communication. The Prime Minister has said he's going to take out Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, and so far he has banned Twitter and YouTube, so everyone thinks that Facebook is next. But if you were to judge the situation based on what we see here on the ground, it looks like everything's pretty calm. But if you judge the situation based on what's happening on the internet, it looks like Turkey is in for a major upheaval. It even seems like the police are getting their cues based off of the social media communication, because over the past week they set up surveillance towers, cameras all around Taksim Square, and just yesterday we saw the police come down with assault rifles, riot shields, water cannons, buses, and they've even set up a section in one area of Taksim Square. We decided to meet with the Pirate Party of Turkey to get a better understanding of what's currently happening on the internet here.
My name is Serhat Koç and I'm a lawyer specialized in IT and IP law, and I'm a spokesman of Pirate Party Turkey.
And my name is Gürkan Özturan. I'm a writer, editor, political analyst. Also, I'm responsible for international communications of Pirate Party of Turkey.
So what is the Pirate Party?
Yeah, Pirate Party is not a registered political party officially in Turkey. It's still in a form of movement, and it supports freedom of information, and it's against cartels, and it wants people to understand that they have rights on internet.
The police cannot arrest people for tweeting, but they do. But they do, and they have to release them. They get released, but the image that this action gives to society is that people should stay away from declaring their opinion on the social media. So millions of people apply self-censorship.
So do you think if the AKP loses, this will change?
Well, it will be a process, because Rome was not established in one day, as they say. So AKP has taken a decade to infiltrate into all parts of society like this. This is a huge machine of fear, and it is going to take a long time to reverse the damage they have done. The government should be aware of the fact that censorship on digital level cannot really be achieved at this point. There can never be a full full suppression of digital freedoms. It's impossible.
This past week, the Turkish military shot down a Syrian fighter jet along its border. Shortly after, a leak dropped on YouTube alleging to show high-ranking government officials discussing plans to stage a fake Syrian attack on Turkish soil so they can have a reason to declare war on Syria. Now, even though the authenticity of this audio is still in question, the leak is definitely the nail in the coffin for YouTube. because hours after it was published, the government had banned it. Now, just moments ago, a court order was issued and YouTube has been banned. And if we try to go to YouTube, it brings us to a screen that says, access has been blocked by the Communication Presidency, some kind of government block, and it's got links to the government websites. So, short of any alternative methods of accessing outside networks, we have no Twitter and we have no YouTube. So until this Communication Presidency decides to lift the ban, we are in Istanbul, Turkey with no access to Twitter or YouTube, and the elections are just days away.